Normally I would asking how are you doing and all that jazz, but not today. Today I want to do something very serious that are currently happening from one incident, and I really don't want to talk about. And it's really painful for me seeing how are we treating each other just because others think that are different from you, or you think that are different, just because from where you came from the type of skin they have, or the language, or the things that they like, and that's really ugly, and this is really repulsive. I'm not really good at talking to people or explaining myself, and I'm not the best of talking these type of themes, but I'll do my best. Let's just put it an example. Let's just say that I have a liquid detergent to wash my laundry that is really effective and it has a really good quality on getting rid of the stenches. But let's just say that one day you don't have enough money to keep affording it, while you have soap and dust for the laundry. At the end, it accomplishes the main purpose, which is cleaning laundry. Both the liquid and dust are both the same. They have the same components, the main functionality, which is washing the laundry. While that is what the thing that is happening, we are detergents. We're all punishing ourselves because we had enough that they mistreat us just because we are different from them. We don't have the same opportunities, or they judge us just because how we look, and that's really ugly. But what it really trips me horribly is to see how we treat each other. How are we punishing all those who have threatened us, murdering each other like savages, and we're better than this. And this is really crying in the eyes of our Creator. And I'll tell you something. The day that He had to sacrifice Himself, He did it for us. And I know that you don't even understand what I'm talking about, or don't even care about it. But hear this out. Because it was thanks to that sacrifice that we got the biggest gift we could have ever had. It's a lot more important and much more valuable than the things that we need or we own. And that's our freedom. Our freedom to do whatever we wish or want to do with our lives. The things we decide to do, the path that we chose to take, or the things we chose to do. It is thanks to that gift He gave to us. Our freedom to decide to choose whatever we want to do with our lives. And we're being disgraceful with that gift by doing all of these things we do. And I'm not pointing fingers at no one. And I'm not here to judge people. And you shouldn't either, whoever's watching this. Because it is really ugly that what you're doing. Pointing fingers at others just because they're different from you. Because you think that you're superior to how they're privileged than others. Because of who you are or for how you look, that job that you have, the money you own. And before I forget, that thing about having privileges because of being a different color, that is a myth. That's a lie. That is a lie as big as a house. That is a lie that it was invented just to presume that we're better than others. And that's a big, fat lie. There is no such thing as a privilege. If you're one color or the other, we all have the same privileges. I don't care what kind of color they are. We all have the same opportunities, the same privileges, the same chances as anyone else. So don't lie into my face. Because there's no such thing as a privilege. And nobody is superior than other. You got it? So instead of presuming that you're better than others, try to live with knowing that we're all equal, because we all are the same. Because we all are the same. Whether you want to admit it or not. You're no better. It's because we're all humans. And that's the only thing that matters. We all have the same components. We have the same privilege to live. We both have a mind and a heart. And that's the only thing that matters. I don't care what other things that you have or how you look. What it truly matters is that we're all humans. We're all product from the creation of our Creator. And wanted to believe it or not, We're all one. We're all the same. No matter from where you come from, or the life that you live, or how you look, or the things that you like. And it really hurts me to see all of you treating each other like savages, killing each other, murdering, or mistreating others, just because you don't think so. Even if you aren't from the same families, we are still brothers and sisters. We're all siblings, because we are all product from the one who created us, God, Jesus. And I'm not the best to talk about these kind of things. All I care about is for what is going on out there. And it could happen to anyone, at any time. It doesn't have to be this way. And I know this is hard to believe, but I believe there is one way to fix this. And it's by forgiveness. Let me ask you something. Just think, for 1 second, if you were in his place, the one who you've been mistreating, and you were on his life for 1 day, you would have experimented what it's like to be him, to be mistreated, or not having the same opportunities as the others of your kind. All because of who you are, or for the people that looks at you. Or for 1 day, they get into your house and do the bad, horrible things to your family or your relatives. They will leave you with nothing left than being alone for the rest of your life. You won't like that, won't you? Well, this could happen to you unless you search into your heart and see if what you're doing is right or wrong. And if you don't want this to happen to you, please, all I'm asking is to forgive your brothers, the people that you have mistreated or judged in your life, and say, I hope you can forgive me for the things I've done. All I'm asking is forgiveness. And I know what will come in the future. But I know how things will turn out if things follow this path of hatred. The flames of hatred has consumed us all. And the only way that we see is to take it on others. But it's not necessarily has to be this way. Please, all I'm asking you is to forgive your brothers. And I promise you that I'll make you feel that it'll be better for all of us. And for our next generation. All I want is ask you one favor. You want a better future for yourself and for your descendants? Please, follow my advice. Look into your heart and forgive those who you have pointed at. For the people you have mistreated, or they have mistreated you, please forgive them. And I promise you that you'll feel a lot better for that, and it'll be better for them. Please, help me reach out to all these people. Share this message to everyone you can find. Every people that have ever come to your life. Every people that you have misjudged or pointed at or bothered in your life. Please, it's not too late to change and make this a better future for all of us. I can assure you that you'll feel better. Do the right thing. And forgive your brothers. Because in the end, we're all killing a part of who we are. And if it wasn't for them, we won't be where we are now. So think about it. Open your eyes. And if you wish to make things better, share this with everyone you know. And together, we can become a unity. Because in the end, we're all one being. Forgive your brothers.